When we're born into this world, we were before we were born, we are pure, yeah? Or if we are pure, we were pure. But most people in this world, the purity, the max is about 90%, more or less. That's it. You understand? And then the more you meditate or the more you purify yourself by different means, then your percentage grow up.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centres near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, Dutch, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Дэгжин үзэгчдтэй халуун минь хүргэе. Хайр дотом Монгол орныхоо Улаанбаатар хотоос сарнайда бүхэндээ мэдчилж байна. Мөн хөх тэнгэрийн орон гэгддэг Монгол улс нь Орос хятад хоёр улстай хилэн оршдог. Манай улс нь жилийн 250 өдөр үүлгүү цэлмэг тэнгэртэй байж халуун дотн зочлонтхоо арт түмэн ховор надан амтэн ургамлын төрөл зүйл сүрлэг өндөр уус өргөн удам тал хээр эсэг махнуудаараа алдартай билээ. Зөвхөн тухайн бус нутагт л ургадаг олон төрөл зүйлийн цэцэг ургамал мөн нэг ховор амттайг агуулсан гайхамшигтай сайхан байгалийн тогтцоороо Монгол улс нь аялал жуулчлал дэлхийн хамгийн онгон дагшин газруудын нэг юм. Монголын нийт хүн амын 50 гаруй хувь нь урц буюу гэр хэмээх намхан дуураг том суудсанд амьдарч нүүдлийн амьдралын хэв маяг илгүүд үздэг. Гайхалтай Монгол орноо товчхон танилцуулсандаа баяртай байна. Өдөр бүхэн тань гайхамшигтай, шүн бүрхтэй ид шидэмэд байхыг бид өрөөе. Гаруй жилийн турш төгс гээрсэх багшийн хаан ариун сургаалаараа дайны дэлхийг гэрэлтэж байна. Төгс гээрсэх багш тэрээр дотоодын бурхан чанараа нэн даруйлж мэдхийг хүсэж нэгэн насандаа хүч төрхийн хүрднээс мөнхөд чөлөөлөгдөхийг эрмэлзэгч хэн бүхэнд Араблийн бяцлаглалын аргыг уламжилдаг билээ. Будда, Есүс Христ, Зүнч Мухаммед тэрээр амгалан байг Гүрүү Нанак зэрэг бүхий л гээрсэх багш нар Араблийн аргаар бяцлаган дадуулж ирсэн байдаг. Тэрээр хэрэв бид үргэлж бурхныг санаж, бусдын төлөө өөрийгөө мөртөн үйлчилж, орчлон ертөнцийн хуулийг дагаж явах аваас хүний хүрч болох хамгийн дээд түвшинд хүрч, энэ дэлхий дээрх зорилгоо үнэхээр ухаарах бол хэмээн хэлсэн байдаг. Их багш Чинхай бол хайр инэрлийн хосгүй амьд үлгэр дуурай юм. Тэрээр дөрвөсөд, байгалийн гамшиг өртөгсөд, орон гэргөө болон тусламж хэрэгтэй хэн бүхэнд материалыг болон санхүүгийн тусалцааг хайрынхаа хамт ямагт илгээж байдаг билээ. (2006) онд тэрээр дорн дахинд Нобелийн энх тайвны шагналд тооцогддог. Гүйсийн энх тайвны шагналыг хүртсэн бөгөөд хүмүүлгийн болон бусад сайн сайхны төлөөх гайхамшигтай ажил үйлсээрээ өнгөрсөн он жилүүдэд бусад олон шагнал өргөмжлүүдийг хүртэж байсан юм. Үзэсгэлэнд анд амьтдын маань жихэн дуу хоолой тэрээр хүн төрлөختөн бүхий л амьд оршинлын ариун гэгээн чанарыг ухаан сэрснээр их дэлхийн маань хүн болоод амьтад аз жаргалтай, эв цохиролтой, аж төрөх, амар амгалан сүр жавхлантай бүрэн веган дэлхийн болно гэсэн итгэл найдвараар амар амгалан инэрэнгийн ургамлан хоолыг түгээн нийлэрүүлж яадаг. Веганчиг хандлагыг дэлгэрүүлэх түүний санаачлаг олон төрөл байдгаас дурдвал өөрөөр амьдрах үед тараахуудаас хайрын өргөө олон улсын сүлжээ веган ресторан Supreme Master телевиз төдийгүй бидний мэдсэн эсгээс үл хамааран тэрээр уур амьсгалын өөрчлөлийн талаар телевизүүдийн конференцуудад оролцож нөлөө бүхий засгийн газрын болон хэлэл мэдээллийн байгууллагуудын удирдлагуудтай ойр орхон ярилцдаг. Түүний энэ бүх хүчин чармаалт нь амьтан дээлтэй амьдралын хэв маягийг төдийгүй энэхүү инэрэнгүй замуур нь гариг дэлхийг цаг уурын өөрчлөлтөөс авраа зогсоохгүй. Улс үндэстнүүдийн дунд тогтвортой их тайвныг хэрхэн авчирч чадахыг олон нийтэд ойлгуулахад асар их нөлөө үзүүлсэн байдаг. Төгс гэрсэх багш Чинхай олон жилийн турш дэлхийд даяар Америкаас Африк хүртэл, Европоос Номхон далай хүртэл аялахдаа олон нийтэд болон шавь нааштай төрөл бүрийн сүнслэг сэдвүүдээр олон зуун лекцийг уншиж ярилцлага өгсөн байдаг. Өнөөдөр бид тэдгээр ухаарлах харилцсан лекцүүдийн нэг болох 2012 оны 3 сарын 22-нд Францад англи хэл дээр айлцсан ганцаараа байхад ганцаардахгүй лекцийн 3 дугаар хэсгийг багш шаншилцаагаар танилцуулж байна.
Anybody have some nice story to tell me?
You have now extended our deadline to 20 years.
Yeah.
Is that
It will go on. Just up to now only.
okay? So is that like the way our planet is now, or is that like highly evolved and heavenly?
Oh, come on, baby. It's due to grace that we extend it. But it's evolved and consciousness uplifted is another story. Okay?
So that part's sort of up to us then, like whatever speed we want to go.
Yes, but if a lot more people meditate also and with the intention to spread the good vibration, the blessing, many highly developed, highly evolved personage on this planet, teachers, masters, and high yogi, good meditation people, then of course it will influence other people and uplift their spiritual consciousness as well. Okay? But even if they haven't evolved, the 20 years is a gift. Do you understand me? It's a different things, different story altogether. Huh? Never mind. When you leave this planet, you will know what happened. You will know why. Okay? Yeah. Yes, by the way. Anything else?
I was just going to ask about December 2012 again, but I suppose we'll just wait and see because it seems to be so significant to me.
Oh, just a few more months. Be patient.
I know, that's what I mean. We'll wait and see.
I don't want to spoil the film.
Exactly. It's exciting. It's exciting.
Suppose you see the film and then I tell you to do the end. Remember the story I told you about the usher? The usher in the movies? Mm-hmm. Okay, the guy went into the movies. Yeah? And normally you have somebody who usher you into your seat. Yes. And people maybe sometimes give him a tip or something. Yeah? And that guy, not only he came late, he didn't give any tip. Yeah? So the usher whispered into his ears, say, she did it. The wife. You got it? Okay. You never know. Things will change a lot also as the days go by. Yeah? So we just wait and see. Something to look forward to, no? Yeah, I'm lazy to even look into it. If we die, we die. Who cares, yeah? The most important is how we live. Okay? And we live very well. Since the day of initiation, no? Or not? Yes. Yeah? Good. Just like we look into the mirror, yeah? And you became better, brighter, you know? I just told one of the person, your brother, who drives me today, say, all of them look very bright, you know, the abnormal stuff. Yeah. And yeah, by the way, I also did some research into the fruits and the vegetable that we eat and the roots and stuff. Yeah, now that I have a little bit more time. And there are some roots that we can eat, like carrot or the radish family, the turnips family, because they don't have worm that live nearby. And mostly they just pluck them up. You can see it. Like carrot, they just use a hand and pluck it up. And there's nothing that attached to it, or they don't dig it that hurt the worms, understand? The reason why the Chinese people, they don't eat the roots, many roots, because of the worm, yeah? By the process of digging, maybe they hurt the worms, or maybe some worm already inside. Like sweet potatoes, there's a chance that the worms are inside. You see what I mean? So if you cut it, you eat, maybe you harm the worm, yeah? And concerning the fruits, at the time of the Jain master, Mahavira, he told his disciple not to pluck. Oh, no, it wasn't Mahavira, it was somebody else, huh? One of the Muslim master. You remember who? Muslim master? No? Never mind. He suggests that we should not pluck fruits from the trees because it hurt the trees. Yeah? It's true like that too. But there are some fruits we can eat. If you want to be real, peace eater, I will bring you the list next time. Okay? For example, like some fruit we can eat, some fruit we should not. But the list is short, I'm warning you. Yes. If you want to truly live by it, I can also give it to you. If you want. Do you want? Yes. Wow. Okay. I don't have it here, but maybe I can bring it tomorrow if I can find it, okay? I can ask the assistant to send it, but they're sleeping now. Tomorrow I bring, okay? For example, there are many fruits that when they pluck it, the way they pluck it, it hurts the tree. Feel like you're nipping them. Or sometimes even like chop their fingers stuff, it's painful. And the thing is more painful because they cannot scream. Imagine if you are mute, you cannot scream, or you are paralyzed and somebody keep nipping you, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's terrible. My list is not like 100% complete, but you can live by it, okay? And for example, wheat. Wheat's grain, they make bread, yes. But mostly the wheat, they harvest it when it's already dry and brown, right? Do you know that or not know that? Yes? Yes. You know it for sure, right? Yeah. I just know it by inside, but I don't actually see it. So can you please confirm it to me? Yes, it's like that. Okay, then it's good. Then I'm right. Yeah, something I have to physically be confirmed, just to make sure, to feel more peaceful. Now, for example, like that. So mostly if you eat wheat, yeah? Or there are things like couscous, okay. Well, I don't know how they harvest couscous. I just know by the information inside. When I do the research, I have to go inside. You see, I don't actually know physically very well. You understand me? Like I don't ever see people harvest wheat, but I imagine, I see the picture like it's all brown already. Like the plant already dead when they cut it. So the plant doesn't feel pain. It's something funny also, very strange, amazing things. Like bamboo, the bamboo tree, when you cut it, then it feel pain. But the bamboo shoot, the young one, little one, doesn't. Hey. And for example, like the Chinese cabbage, they call it bok choy. When they harvest to it, don't feel pain. But the Western cabbage does. Cauliflower does. Broccoli does, for example, like that. And like the lectures feel conscious, but the other lectures, the Roman lectures doesn't. Yeah, so it is not like generalized, you should not eat all the plants because they feel hurt. It's not like that. Yeah, I was amazed too. And the chicory, okay, yes. But like, for example, like asparagus, no. Cassava, it does feel hurt. Even it's a root, you don't eat that. Yes, but the turnip, okay. The turnip have only a few leaves on top. There's such a green turnip. Turnip is round like this and green, and on top just a few leaves. Very cute. It's okay to eat, for example. And carrot is okay. Because some plant probably doesn't have consciousness yet. Like the grass, yeah? You cut the leaves. Or, for example, spinach, if you just take the leaves, it's okay. Don't just cut the stem. Or like, for example, peppermint or other kind of leaves. You take the leaves, it's okay. Don't take the whole stem, for example, like that. And cucumber is okay, but zucchini not. Take forever, If I'm not too busy with saving the planet, for example, I would have finished the list, but I cannot, with dogs and assistant bugging me. I'm just forever busy. So I cannot do always my job so nicely. And if I'm lucky, sometimes I can escape into some, mountainous area. Be alone, then I'm happy and can do my job. That is where your list come from. And you're 20 years from, for example. And why you say you're lonely? You stupid. You feel only lonely within humans group. You never feel lonely if you're alone. Then go to be alone. It's a privilege. It's a nice to be alone. How can you be alone and feel lonely? I'm only lonely when I'm with people. When I'm alone in the mountain, I feel, oh, God, like heaven. I wish I could stay there forever. And sometimes I have to go and say, oh, please, do I really have to go now? Can I just stay a few more months? Oh, really, it's so difficult to live. So difficult to live that loneliness. Yeah, it's so beautiful, peaceful. Even the birds, they don't make noise. You hear nothing. The birds, they move around, but they don't make noise. When I first came, I thought, there's no birds around here? How can it be possible? So many trees and forests and mountains. How can there's no birds, no animals, nothing? But it's not true. Next morning, they chip, let me know. We are here, man, we are here. And then it cost me some bread, of course. And the rabbits also come out and say hello. And the rat also come out wagging tail like dogs. Oh, and then, of course, cost me more bread. It's so cute, they don't make noise. And after that, they don't make any more noise. The same. I never been in a place where has no noise like that. I mean, absolutely no noise. Just like you're in a coffin. Or in a insulated room. A bunker or something. Shut. Wow, beautiful. I just never wanted to leave. I never wanted to feel alone. I was absolutely alone then. I mean, before I was with one or two people, but I was alone, when the last, it's so beautiful. Yeah, you thought you would feel scared, live alone in the mountain with no neighbors around. I mean, neighbors very far away. And neighbors, they just come and go. They don't even live there, They come weekend or holiday sometimes, or once a year, twice a year. Nobody. And birds don't even make noise. Oh, that's a beautiful place. Never mind. So it's not lonely to be alone. It's lonely to be with people. It's true like that. I tell you honestly. You don't believe me. You do it. Go find a lonely place. And then you never feel lonely anymore. Yes, if you can afford it. Oh, I don't also eat apple anymore. Because it hurts the apple tree. But it's not like that. It's not like all the apples will hurt the apple tree. Like the one that fell. Or mostly when the fruit are ripe and fell on the ground, then you can always eat them. Yes. Or the fruit that they take, but without taking the stem. You see? Like the apple has a stem. And because it's very hard. So it's very connected with the tree. So if they cut it or pluck it, they feel hurt. The tree feels hurt. But if, for example, this apple, it take somehow that without the stem, or it fell without the stem, then it doesn't hurt the tree. Or you just cut 2/3 of it, cut and leave the stem alone. See what I mean? Like, for example, this is the apple, the stem here, and then you cut it right here. So you eat only 2/3 of the fruit. So the fruit is not connected with the tree, then it doesn't hurt the tree. Same with the banana, mango, or any this kind of hard to harvest fruit. You have to take the whole thing, you see? But some soft fruit like plums or tomatoes, you could even take it out without the stem or the head of the fruit. Then it doesn't hurt. So if I go shopping, I look for these things. And if it don't have, then I don't buy. You understand? And of course, it's not like you have to eat according to the book. I mean, you maybe want to try this and have less of those other things. That's all, okay? Less, yeah. Or complete, whatever you like. In my household right now, it's almost complete. But I don't want to impose this on everybody and on you, of course, yes? Just by the way, I'm just telling you. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I normally didn't want to tell you. Because I'm afraid after I tell you, then I go back to eat all the things that you don't want to eat anymore. It's always happened. And if I do, please rescue me, huh? Yeah, all of the karma you throw back on me. But I cannot say no to myself. I told you already, yeah? I told me, no, but I always do yes. I tell you everything. It doesn't matter the consequence. Okay, now, this is a very amazing, the things that I discover when I'm alone and when I have more peace. Because with dogs also no peace either. They are loving. They're very loving, but they also want attention, you see, and distracting me. So if I'm lucky, sometimes I can escape to be alone. That's the best. Yes, the best time for me, yes. But I love to see you also, Don't mean I don't. It's just that I never feel lonely if I'm alone. I feel absolutely beautiful and blissful, I don't even smell. I don't even need to wash myself for weeks. Yeah. You understand? I just feel always clean. And my purity percentage grow up when I'm alone, more than normal. When we're born into this world, we were before we were born, we are pure, yeah? Or if we are pure, we were pure. But most people in this world, the purity, the max is about 90%, more or less. That's it. You understand? And then the more you meditate or the more you purify yourself by different means, then your percentage grow up. Even I had to work it out. When I was running around and doing things for the world, in the world, my purity was very less. And now it grew up because I meditate more and fast and often more intense. The original is not to clean myself, but it's just the side effect of it, a good side effect. More than 1,000 is very beautiful feeling, I think even if you're more than 100, you feel good already. But when you are 1,000, wow, I feel very, very good. Excellent. And it will not go down again. You see? Once you pass certain...
Threshold.
Yeah, the threshold, it doesn't go down. But I had to work it up, you see, because I was born, you see? And when you're born, you forget many things. And you are contaminated, even by your parents and by the background. And then you lost. You lost many things. You lost a lot of things. And you suffer also, yeah? Suffer because of the karma, yes. And then if you keep purifying yourself, then you get up again. You go up again. But, well, I'm amazed at all the things I know. I cannot tell you. Many things. Huh?
Please tell us.
No, I can maybe tell you about my things, but I cannot tell you about other things. You'll be surprised to know what kind of person supposed to be holy, this and that, Like noble quality, like 30, 40%. For example, what is that? You have to be at least, no, I am not saying it. Never mind, 100% is already nothing. 100% is just the scale to measure. But the holy person is supposed to be many thousand%. You understand me? Or the noble quality have to be many 100,000%. Even within this environment of contamination and trouble and infection by the whole world karma, you still have to be above that. You cannot stay 30, 40% and being called holy this and holy that. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. So amazed. But of course, these things are only to know for myself, By the way, I just know it, but I cannot tell you because it's kind of defamation, It's like defamation. Other people are judging people. I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you that you'll be surprised. The appearance and the reality is completely different things. And some people look so sweet and gentle, but they're not. They're so violent inside. And some people look a little bit like, temper, but they're not. Inside they're very sweet, very, very holy, very benevolent, very loving, very kind. You understand me? Yeah. That's why they say the cloth doesn't make you a monk. Yeah, it's truly like that. Oh, it's so amazing. So amazing. Many things that you have to discover by yourself, but you have to have time. But if you feel lonely to be alone, then you won't get it. Most of us, we like to be in a group, you see? Convenient, Just like me today or yesterday, I came in, the house is all clean and I don't have to take the broom and I don't have to take the vacuum. I don't have to cook, and clean afterward, everything. It looks so like, wow, nice, nice for a change. My God. I feel like it's a completely new environment. I feel like I'm a Cinderella coming to the palace kind of thing, Because at home I have to consider how much I should use. Like I don't want to use a second plate. I want to use the same plate so I don't have to wash more. Yesterday I feel like a princess. What I mean is I'm not careful like all these years that I have to do, huh? Tidy, yeah, because first of all, it's very late anyway, yeah? Second, I know with some people here, they've been taking care. Oh, it feels so good yesterday, and I told my driver, I feel like a human being today. More, I feel like a princess today. But it was 3 o'clock in the morning, huh? I'm excused, okay? And you don't do that at home and say, Master, tell me this. Because you are the one you will have to tie it up later on. Unless you have a housekeeper.
Even with a housekeeper, Master, I'm very tired.
I understand. You don't do that to a housekeeper, of course. But here, I said, my God, what a life. I told the drivers, come in and the food waiting for you on the table. Wow. And you don't have to pick up your socks afterward. You don't have to wash dishes later on. Wow, what a nice thing to have. Because a long time already, I live independently and alone. Even I have assistants, but they just take care of dogs, and their quarter. And my quarter, I take care, Like if they live downstairs, they take care downstairs and their own clothes and dogs, and, And then I let them more time to meditate, yeah? And my upstairs, I take care, I clean, I wash, I wipe the floor and everything. I cook, wash dishes, yeah, for example. But why did I tell you about this? What was it? Oh, we all like to be in group.
Yes, the loneliness.
Yeah, loneliness, being in group. It's not just because loneliness, but it's convenient, Like when you're in a group, if you don't do this job, somebody else will do it. And like even if you have to cook, but you cook once a while and everybody else also cook and then nice, it's more convenient this way. It's like you come here, somebody will cook for you. See what I mean? Yeah, and you just do a little bit, tidy up here and there, and mostly you don't do much, yeah? And even if you work, maybe like in the Supreme Master Television, for example, huh? And they work, but in the office, and they have people who cook and bring food to them, and then take and clean up the place afterward. It's even though you work, but it's more convenient this way. You don't have to like room up things, and if you less responsibility for your life, you know? So that's nice. Mostly Chinese, they like to stick together because of that, because they know these very convenient things together. Even if nice or not nice, yeah. It's very, it feels like, I say more, I don't know what. Convenient, lazy, you know. So, but if we are alone, we don't feel like we miss this thing.
Халамжид үзэгчдээ өнөөдрийн ганцаараа байхад ганцаардахгүй лекцийн 3 дугаар хэсгийг багш шийдэлцээгээр хүлээн авч үзсэн баярлалаа. Supreme Master телевизтэй хамт байж эерэг хөтөлбөрүүдэд үргэлжлүүлэн үзээрэй. Одоо гигэмбэрийг магтандуулж залбирхуй мэрэгэн сургаалаар гарнаа. Бурхандаа бүхнийг амьдралын тань турш аз жаргал ийдэг хараар ажиллах болтугай. May the divine shower you with happiness and gentle love throughout your life. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD.